Lancaster High School. I'm Stu Boyer along with Tom Prince. In tonight's game, the Lancaster Legends host the Quakers of Orchard Park. Lancaster won last week. They beat McKinley, and Orchard Park was on the short end of a game against Health Sciences. So, Tom, another year kicks off. I know you've already done 3 games. This is my first. I was on vacation last week. Great to be back with you, sir. And what a game we've got to get it started for us.
And always great to do a game, Stu. I get excited every time we are together on air. But I'll tell you, this is normally a game that could easily be played in rivalry week any single time. It's a great rivalry, but the rivalry has been, as of late, all Lancaster so far. And in fact, I equated this on air when we got a chance to talk on Wednesday to Coach Eric Rupp. This all started, if you remember, a pooch punt by Dylan Jenka on homecoming day is when this started for Lancaster. The run, his first year, and they have not looked back because they've been at the stadium every year since that happened.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, we want to mention our sponsors. Today's game is brought to you by Damon University. Damon University is a private, non-sectarian university in Amherst, New York, offering undergraduate and graduate level degrees. Visit damon.edu to schedule you. Being involved in a serious accident creates a whirlwind of changes. We know how serious the effects of a car accident can be on the victims and their families. At Richmond Vona LLC, we have helped our clients recover over $175 million. We have the skills and experience needed to handle a full range of car accident claims, including those with multiple parties and catastrophic injuries. Call 716-671-4341 for your free consultation today, or visit richmondnova.com. Logistics Plus of Buffalo for all your transportation needs. Full truckload, LTL, dedicated, and drop trailer moves. Logistics Plus Buffalo is a one-stop shop. Email buffalo@logisticsplus.com for your next shipment or warehousing needs. G&G Fitness. G&G Fitness Equipment is a full-service provider of specialty home and commercial fitness equipment. Locations in Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse. Visit livefit.com.
Then we also want to thank Wingnuts Buffalo, located near the Buffalo Airport at 4600 Genesee Street. Dine in or order for takeout, open Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit wingnutsbuffalo.com, and that's Wingnuts with a Z. SUNY Cortland stands out as one of the New York top public universities, a medium-sized school that offers academic strength across 68 majors, a high quality of student life, and a degree that pays back graduates. Visit www.2.cortland.edu to schedule a visit today. We also like to thank Pathfinder College Planning, Dan Cha-Cha Injury Attorneys, 510 Toy Shop and Sports Cards, The Mental Match with Sam Recco, Canisius High School, St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute, St. Francis High School, the Trench Trophy, recognizing the top linemen in Western New York, Lewis & Lewis PC, 37 Franklin Street, Buffalo, New York, and Colvin Cleaners, Elmwood Ave in Kenmore, New York.
So thanks to all those sponsors. Orchard Park will receive and the deep men are Jake Casella and Mason Dahmer. Christian Schlesinger will kick it off, take it on the near side. Excuse me, that's actually Max Mancabelli, and he slipped, and I think his knee might have touched.
Yep.
So Mancabelli, unfortunately, his knee touched the ground, so he's down right there, and Orchard Park will have the ball, 1st and 10, deep in their own end of the field.
Yeah, in high school sports, it doesn't matter what happens, whether you're touched or not. The minute that knee touches the ground, it is a dead ball right there. So the Orchard Park Quakers take over from the 18-yard line. And again, both teams came off against big teams that they played. Lancaster, an overtime win over McKinley. Health Sciences with a big win over Orchard Park. Let's see how they come about inside this game to see if they learn from last week.
Jaden Hassett will hand it off, and breaking through there for a good gain on 1st down is Jarek Bresky. Zach Dana. We interviewed his brother at halftime of the game in Orchard Park last year, as you recall. So Dana gets the gain, and it'll bring up a second down, 2nd and 4.
Stu, one of the biggest things Lancaster's overcome, 35 graduating seniors last year. That's a lot to go ahead and graduate and think that you're going to be ready week 1.
And the pass is complete and a short gain. Lancaster, Dana makes the catch, and are they going to move the chains and give him a first down? Yes, they are. So Hassett completes his first pass. You know, Tom, you always talk about feeder programs, and Lancaster had their programs on display before the game. All the young people for all the school programs were involved.
They had it for tackle and flag, too. It was everything. They made sure they recognized where their feeder is going to come from in the future and who are going to be the future Lancaster Legends.
Hassett rolls to the right, throws far side, caught on the far side. And that's Dana again, Jonathan Puglisi makes the catch. Nice catch there, and Orchard Park has a drive going right in front of the Orchard Park bench. The officials, well, we'll get to the officials in a moment. This is another first down for Orchard Park. They had a couple of pick sixes last week, and obviously that really hurt them. Hassett, Dana has been the workhorse so far for the Quakers. And going up the middle with room to run. Good run, and finally getting knocked out of bounds is Bresky, Jarek Bresky. And he's got another first down.
And I'll tell you, wonder what Orchard Park has seen on the film. We've seen everything run to the right side here to start this game off. Is that something that they're seeing from the film right now as an advantage on that line? Because you're seeing right now that Dana's getting through that line to be able to take it off.
And there's another pass on the far side that's complete. That's good for a gain of about 2 yards. Looked like Nebo Svensson on the reception.
Ryan Herberger on the stop.
But you're talking right now, Dana and Bresky are your two big players that are out here right now.
Gain of 2 on that play. Orchard Park started way back at about their own 15-yard line. First drive of the ball game here. Gorgeous night for anything in Western New York. And Hassett back to pass. He's got time, and he's brought down among those. Braden Klinger in on the sack there, and it'll bring up second down. And that's the first Orchard Park offensive play that really didn't work very well.
Yeah, it almost looked like he may have held on to the ball a little bit longer than he wanted to on that one. Started to step up, and a great job right there by Klinger to be able to make that tackle. I don't know if it would be a sack. It looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage, so I think that's going to be recorded as a tackle right there.
Third down and 10. Orchard Park in the shotgun. Hassett takes it, rolls to the near side, throws incomplete, intended for Mancabelli, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And Orchard Park will punt this one away.
It's funny, this is an interesting spot because it depends on your team and it depends on the coach and it depends on who you're playing. Because we see many teams, the minute they cross over that 50-yard line, go for it constantly. But you're going to see the Quakers try to make sure that they don't give the Lancaster Legends great field position and see if they have to go the distance of the field.
Shane Avino will punt. Ryan Hartwig and Aiden Banks back deep for Lancaster. Avino, the kick is away. It's caught by Hartwig, come to the near side, and he's brought down before the 30-yard line. Good tackle there on special teams by Nathan Gouch. Matt Wright, excuse me, I looked at the wrong sheet. Matt Wright on the special teams tackle, and Lancaster will have the ball for the first time tonight. Matt King, a 6'3", 225-pound quarterback for the Legends.
See now, Stu, you look at this. They were at the 45-yard line is where they were, correct?
Yes.
So now that you look at it, do you rethink that and say, do we try to go for that based upon what the starting field position has become?
Very fair point. Ahern gets the call, and very little running room there. Braden Klinger in among those on the tackle. Ahern, according to the Orchard Park coaching staff, or at least the gentleman I spoke to before the game, he's the key to this Lancaster team. We got to stop him.
He's been a key for a little bit already, is what he's been.
Second down and 9. They gave him a yard. And there's a pass. It's caught. And breaking one tackle is Banks. And on the far side, he's short of the first down. So it'll bring up a third down.
Good open field tackle by Mason Dahmer on that one. The senior tight end, defensive back, as well as linebacker for the Quakers. But a big third down. This is what we've seen so far early in this one, Stu. Both teams run short passes. We haven't seen anything big. It's almost like they're testing the offenses right now to see what they could bring.
King throws. It's caught, but he's short of the first down. He was on the run. Threw it low. Banks was able to make the catch, but he hit the grass to get it.
They're going for this.
And they are going to go for it. They line up quickly. This is 4th and 1, says the scoreboard. King snaps his hands, trying to get the Quakers to jump there. He looks over toward the bench. Now he checks his wrist. They're going to direct snap it to Ahern here?
No, they're going to do one of the, he's going to punt it.
Oh, yeah. And now the whistle blows. And a timeout is taken by Lancaster. Well, they tried to get the Quakers to jump and just wasn't there.
The part I'm laughing at is I kicked this off talking about the pooch punt is what I did. And that's what was about to happen right there. That's the funny part. That's why I laugh right there, because we said that was the turnaround, which Lancaster will still talk about because they blocked that. Because when Janka went to kick it, great penetration right there by Lancaster. Came right up the middle, great block, and it never looked back from there. So when we talk about Lancaster doing it, that's where the fun came in, where I was laughing right there. But this is exactly what we just talked about with this field position, how there are certain teams that will go for it, and there will be other teams that will punt it. And you're seeing much more risk taken, especially between the 40s right there, whether you're going to go for it or not.
Zach Dana drops back deep. High snap. King brings it down, punts it up high in the air, comes to the near side and lands out of bounds somewhere close to the 30-yard line. They're going to spot that at the Orchard Park 32-yard line, perhaps. Well, he's going out to the 40-yard line.
Orchard Park at their own 40-yard line.
Wow. Well, you made a good point. I mean, at some point, you're right, these teams are going to be going for it more than punting it.
That's what you start looking at, and that's why teams look at that based upon their punting situations. I mean, obviously, if you got a guy that could punt it 50, 60 yards, you're going to go with that. But sometimes you don't have that, and you've got to make adjustments.
Hassett. Second, and he looks to throw. He throws. Caught over the middle into Lancaster territory. Macabelli brings it down. He's all the way down to the Lancaster 36-yard line. Big gain there.
It'll be 1st and 10 Orchard Park at the Legends 37-yard line.
Hassett had plenty of time to throw that. And now 1st and 10 Orchard Park at the Lancaster 37-yard line. Three wide receivers to the right. Hassett throws, caught on the far side. Breaking one tackle is Puglisi, but very little gain after that. It'll be second down.
2-yard loss. 2nd and 12.
Actually, it's a 2-yard loss. It'll be second down and 12 for the Quakers. This is the Quakers' second possession. Second down and 12. Hassett throws the pass to Dana. Dana breaks a tackle. Oh, and he just got caught from behind there. Looked like Aiden Banks got a hand on him and spun him down, but unfortunately we have a Lancaster player down on the turf.
Injury timeout.
And I can't really see the number. That is number 6. That's Christian Schlesinger, the kicker. He's down and being attended to by the trainers. So let's take a quick break here. We're in the first quarter. Orchard Park nothing, Lancaster nothing. You're watching Section 6 high school football on Western New York Athletics.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
At Richmond Bona, we are seriously dedicated to bettering the community.
Excuse me, that was Max Mancabelli, who was helped off the field, an Orchard Park player, not Christian Schlesinger, as I said. 3rd down and 8 from the 35. Hassett back to pass. He throws, and it's caught, and that's another Orchard Park first down brought in by Zach Dana.
Hassett's pass is complete.
Stu, have you noticed, though, since I brought this up early in the first drive, their success has all been to the right side. You haven't seen anything over here to the left. They keep looking over to that right side right now and see something on the right side that they're trying to take advantage of.
Yes. As usual, you are spot on. 1st and 10 from the 24. Hassett back to pass, rolls toward the left. Avoids one tackle, throws, and he throws it away. He got some pressure that time from number 45, Dylan Pierce from Lancaster. 2nd down and 10.
Pierce did a great job of getting into that backfield to make Hassett get on the run right there. But give Hassett a little bit credit because he got wrapped up at those ankles and broke the tackle right there just to give him enough time to be able to throw that ball out of bounds the way he did.
I want to mention our officials. John Drobitz is the referee. Edwin Streety the umpire. Ayub Razak is the linesman. Ken Thrun is the line judge. And James Foster Jr. is the back judge. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Hassett takes the shotgun shaft. Dana goes in motion. Hassett backpedals, throws. It's incomplete. It hit a player in the back. And it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Intended for Bresky.
Bresky, the intended receiver there. It'll bring up a 3rd down for the Quakers.
3rd and 10.
Lancaster, a big comeback win over McKinley last week, and Orchard Park had a tough second half, a 1-point game against Health Sciences at halftime. 3rd and 10 from the 24. Lancaster trying to stop this drive. Lancaster shows blitz. And now that looks like they might have dropped off a little bit. Nope, they're coming. And we get whistles. They throw it deep in the end zone, but the whistle had blown. So looks, there's a flag at about the 28-yard line. I think offside might be the call against. No, it's a false start on Orchard Park. Well, I thought it was going to be I thought that was going to be an offside on Lancaster, but obviously not.
So you talked about that game from last week at Orchard Park. How many times have we been a part of a game where you could see that one mistake leads to another, and then all of a sudden it just snowballs right there. And there's nothing you can do as a coach or a player to make it stop. It's the worst feeling when you can't do anything about it, especially as a coach. Like you're trying every trick in the book to be able to happen. You just can't make it happen. It just keeps snowballing.
Hassett rolls to the right, stops, throws back across the field, intercepted. Picked off by Lancaster. And let's see. Cole Alden?
Urban, I thought it was. Cole Urban,
number 16.
Cole
Urban, number 16 on the interception. Hassett threw that into a highly trafficked area. And Urban in the red shirt picked it off. That's the first turnover of the game. Be Lancaster ball, 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. King takes the snap, hands it off. Coming around the near side is Banks. He can't turn the corner. A really nice tackle there by Patrick Budney from Orchard Park.
Budney showing some wheels out there. Did you see him break? Really saw the ball real well right there, broke on it so that he couldn't make that turn. What great speed right there by Budney.
I mean, he still got 5 yards, but looked like he had a lot of real estate, and Budney closed the gap quickly.
Yeah, great job there by Budney. Listed 4 different positions he's listed at, too, on the roster. Running back, linebacker, defensive line. I mean, he really is all over the place.
And there's a pitch to Ahern, trying to go around the far side. Ahern down the sideline and finally shoved out of bounds close to the Lancaster 45-yard line. To be a first down for Lancaster.
That's exactly what we talked about, why Budney made such a big play. Because if he doesn't do that, he would have made the turn and ran down that sideline. Ahern shows his speed, gets there, and the minute you can make that turn, now it becomes you in a race right down that sideline.
1st and 10 Lancaster at their own 39-yard line. King takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself as King. He's got about, he got maybe 2 or 3 yards there. Just trying to keep everybody honest there with that kind of run. A 3-yard gain for King. Bring up 2nd and 7 from the 42. Now, these teams don't seem to spend too much time in the huddle. They get up and they are ready to go.
4 receivers on our side.
And King's going to keep that one himself, and he bursts through the hole. He's into Orchard Park territory down to about the 43-yard line. Matt King with a good run there.
I don't know if you noticed, but he actually had his head down as he was going forward. I think he was thinking he was going to hit contact.
Congregation of Quakers. That's very good. Our man on the PA. And flags fly here before the play. Let's see which way that is going to be against Orchard Park. An illegal substitution on the Quakers. We'll keep an eye out to see if Max Mancabelli comes back next time Orchard Park gets the ball. He left with from what here appeared to be a lower body injury. Hopefully he's okay. And we have a timeout on the field. So let's take a quick timeout. 1:51 to go here in the first quarter. Orchard Park nothing, Lancaster nothing. You're watching Section 6 high school football on Western New York Athletics. Second down and 3 for Lancaster. King will keep it himself. Some good hard running. He's got a first down inside the 30. Now King stout. Mason Dahmer in on that tackle, along with Matt Wright. No gain on the play. Third down and 10 from the Orchard Park 30. $20 to go in the quarter. This will most likely be the last play of the quarter. King fakes the handoff. Little screen pass to Ahern. Ahern, far side. Knocked down, close to a first down. Mason Dahmer on the tackle. It is a first down. And that will bring the first quarter to a close. After one quarter, Orchard Park nothing, Lancaster nothing. And let's remind everybody, we're going to take a quick break. After one quarter, we're scoreless here at Lancaster. You're watching Section 6 High School football on Western New York Athletics.
Why do you exercise? To look better? To feel better? To drop a few pounds? To train for an event? To defy age? Or to keep your ability to say yes to the things you love to do? Whatever motivates you, G&G Fitness Equipment is here to get you there. Treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, bikes, home gyms, and accessories. We'll pair you with the right equipment, teach you how to use it, and be there every step of your fitness journey. G&G Fitness. Your goal is our goal.
We're back, and it was a 9-yard gain on that last play. 4th and 1. King will keep it himself, and he stopped but busts out to the outside. He's got room to run, and he's dragged down close to the 5-yard line, where it'll be 1st and goal for Lancaster. So Matt King with a big run there for the Legends. He did a really good job on that play of breaking the first group of tacklers. 1st and goal from the 5. King, he's going to keep it himself. Matt King going forward. Looks like he's down to about the 2 or 3 yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and goal.
King on the keeper.
He gained 4 down to the 1 yard line.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd and goal at the 1.
King comes over toward the Lancaster bench, now goes back toward the huddle. Well, Matt King's running has been a big part of this drive. Ahern in the backfield with him. 2nd and goal from the 1. King hands it off to Ahern. And Lancaster says touchdown, but I don't see any signal.
Yeah, nothing yet.
And it looks like touchdown. So he did get in, and Lancaster takes a 6-0 lead with 10:47 to go here in the second quarter. A 1-yard run for Dan Ahern. And Lancaster completes a nice drive. And once again, King's running was a big part of that. Christian Schlesinger will try to add the extra point for the Legends.
Boy, I like the shot. You can see the guys with their chair up on the roof right there. You can see they got to go in and get the balls. One of my favorite places to see an extra point.
Kick is up. And good. And Lancaster leads this one 7-0 with 10:47 to go.
That better be good. If you kick it over the foil Kling Field sign, that's straight in the middle. You've done your job.
Yeah, I would say so. Our featured sponsors for today's games are Damon University. Damon University is a private, non-sectarian university in Amherst, New York, offering undergraduate and graduate level degrees. Visit damon.edu to schedule a tour today. Richmond Vona. Richmond Vona LLC is committed to you. Being involved in a serious accident creates a whirlwind of changes. We know how serious the effects of a car accident can be on the victims and their families. At Richmond Vona LLC, we have helped our clients recover $175 million. We have the skills and experience needed to handle a full range of car accident claims, including those with multiple parties and catastrophic injuries. Call 716-671-4341 for your free consultation today, or visit richmondvona.com. WNYAthletics.com. And we're going to pick up our sponsors after the kickoff here. Lancaster. Schlesinger will kick off, and back deep for Orchard Park. And kick is high, end over end. Taking it about the 10-yard line and coming straight up the gut. And a good return out to about the 30-yard line is Jarek Bresky for the Quakers. Be 1st and 10 Orchard Park. This is the first time they've been trailing in this game. They have moved the ball, but have been unable to score any points.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now we'll keep an eye out for number 6, Max Mancabelli. Hopefully he's able to return to the game. So far, I don't see him. Orchard Park has 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen, 2 at the top. And they send one man in motion. And it's a handoff to Bresky. Goes straight up the middle. He's got room to run. He's got a first down and then some. Out close to midfield. Jarek Bresky. A great run there. And it'll be a first down for Orchard Park close to midfield at the 49-yard line of the Quakers.
It was a strange handoff. You could see that. But the minute that handoff happened, did you see it was like the Red Sea parted right there, and he got a chance to go right up the middle and took advantage of it for a first down.
1st and 10 Quakers at their own 49-yard line. And there's the handoff, and this time Bresky has nowhere to go, and he loses 3 or 4 yards. Big play by the Lancaster defense. Pierce on the tackle. Dylan Pierce makes the play there, and he'll bring up 2nd down and 13 back at the Orchard Park 46-yard line. Darkness beginning to settle in here in western New York. This is what you probably call the end of dusk. The lights are on here at the stadium.